I lost it. Well, just you're all so powerful and beautiful. Your eyes in particular. That I was just, thinking combined with my navigational skills and your battle and strength and beauty, we would be unstoppable. And probably realistically, Cameron would vamp this for about 15 minutes.
We all got time.
Um, Here, close this. That's fine. And I have no idea what to do. I don't know how to respond as an NPC when Cameron talks to me, and I don't know how to respond as an NPC when I talk to myself posing as Cameron.
This is taking too much RAM.
This has been the best first 15 minutes of a session.
This is a disaster.
Of a session. When we're doing it.
Oh man.
What's
You're
his
running
ETA?
Cameron
Should we
and
wait?
waiting.
This just seems ridiculous.
I feel like he was implying that it was not going to be a long time.
Oh, this is great. I mean, if you can somehow finagle this encounter so that the dwarves come with us and Nemo dies before we even leave.
Um,
What if one of our members stays with you so that you don't there's no funny business? For example, I'm sure Daisy would be okay with chilling here for a while we go.
There you go.
I will. So I'm gonna have like I will run Daisy and she can come with you guys. So she'll just hang out in the background and then I'll run her in combat. We don't have to actually do that narratively, but they
Good.
we could yeah. uh Theodore Blackaxe says, "Look, I don't understand why we would ever dare stick our necks out for those pathetic, sniveling, weak humans. They don't deserve it. This has been coming a long time."
Well, if I might suggest a reason why you might do such a thing. Oh, wise Blackhammer? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Now it is.
I don't remember the name you said.
Blackaxe. You were really close.
Oh,
You were right on.
Damn it.
You just stole the weapon.
Anyway, Bryn Chandler was attacked by a legion of frost giants that were looking for something, a thing that they did not find at Bryn Chandler. So, if we work together, then potentially we could protect Iron Master if the giants decide to come looking here.
They would never dare. Our army is much too strong.
They dared
You
at Bryn
seen these
Chandler.
fortifications? Yes, because they are weak.
Bryn Chandler has some fortifications. That's all I'm saying. You think that these walls, I'm assuming there are walls,
Yeah.
you think they're going to hold up against 6 frost giants pounding against them, hurling boulders over?
He sort of proudly goes, "Absolutely," but you can tell that the other members are like, I don't know, will
the
they?
mannequin mimicking like the exact posture of his confidence
Yeah.
says maybe it'll take a little longer, but it'll happen.
But and he sort of starts to stammer over his words. He says, and then eventually looks to
Okay.
Mulsey Raking.
What are you doing for Mom?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find something to order.
And
Me and Jess were like looking
Mulsey's
at
like,
slippers.
well,
I'm looking to see if there's any flower deliveries still.
I mean, surely Moradin would want us to protect at the very least the foundations of the city, right? But then again, Abathor would strictly be against helping any others. We should keep. He would think all of the gold should and riches of the entire region should go to us. So
Did you leave that
I could
flash?
go either way.
What?
Did you leave that flash to Jess's?
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
was that
so.
Black Axe?
That was
Was the
thing?
sander there
Promulsi
too?
raking
Mhm.
ball.
Damn.
So
I'm sorry. We can bring it
also
back next
seen
time we
as
go.
on the fence.
What time? When are you going?
Promulsi
Next
is
couple
definitely
days.
on the fence.
Alright, well, if it's not by Saturday,
That screen
it's
Bright Helm, you can assume will vote with
I'll figure
you.
something out.
Run Battlehammer, she seems nice. You have no idea yet.
I can bring
Bulldog
it by then,
Black
I think.
Axe hates your guts.
If not, it's no sweat.
Okay.
And Hakumi Forge Bar is literally just like not even paying attention. He might be asleep. He's just like.
Master Black Axe, I see this as an opportunity to show your strength to the region, so that to make sure that nobody even comes knocking on your walls, and make Bryn Shander indebted to Iron Master, furthering your standing and possibly getting you some more benefits out of this.
That would be true if it he's clearly like he's not the most intelligent. He is well, he is intelligent, but he's very good at certain things and very bad at other things. He's not like a public speaker, but he's a brilliant strategist. So he's clearly like looking to come up with reasons not to. And he says ultimately, he's like, regardless, I would be sacrificing the lives of my men.
I said, would you rather sacrifice all of the lives of your men?
I'm sorry, I don't think I follow. Once again, they will not get past this gate.
I think we both know that's not true.
At this point, either one of you can make a persuasion check.
How are you?
Um,
Mine's 3.
I'm pretty.
This is
I
Mine
have 3
too.
persuasion as well.
whoever can do it at advantage. How about that? Since you're working together, the help action.
All right, Danny, I'll help you.
Okay. Hey, guy, your walls are gonna fall
I
down.
think we're all on the same page that this was an encounter designed for the people not here, so we can kind of we're just gonna kind of brush past it, and we'll just make it. Okay, well that's pretty good. So we'll maybe move past the all the intricacies of convincing all of them. With a 19, they are certainly willing to send some troops. Let's say about 500.
Okay.
Okay. With
That'll do it. That'll do it.
yeah. If you remember, it was I think I said like 800, and some of these barbarians were
Oh,
likely headed
okay.
over there. So still
thought
a
you said
numbers
400.
disadvantage, but you still, if you get there fast enough, you'll have the troops of Bryn Shander as well, stuff like
Right.
that. So it's definitely doable.
Okay, yeah. I think
Um,
between us we can handle 80.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, but we're still stuck because Cameron is the navigator.
Nemo, navigate away.
He said, I asked him his ETA 5 minutes ago. Or, no, 7 minutes ago. I'm bad at math.
Yeah.
And he said 10 to 15.
Okay, so in like half an
So,
hour, he's
are
gonna
we-
be here.
Are we going back with a legion of dwarven soldiers through the mountains?
Yeah. So at the
Oh.
very least, though, you guys are probably gonna want to rest for the night here, and then leave first thing in the morning, essentially. So anything you would like to do to prepare for that, we can go over that. You are in a dwarven city, so you're potentially going to be able to get some nicer armor if that's something you're interested in. I know you guys have some gold, not a ton.
Well, didn't we get a bunch from the fight?
What fight?
Weren't we rewarded?
Yeah, I think you got 200 each from that.
Oh, we
so you
did?
have yeah.
Oh,
So
So
if there's any-
shit.
I'm gonna go try and find some better armor.
Wait a minute, I'm a.
Yeah.
I've heard only the finest things about dwarven armor.
What's that, Nemo? Oh, you're giving me your gold?
It's done. It's done. He did it.
Josh's character?
I love how he doesn't even have a name.
I can't remember. That's horrible. But
All right.
Easy.
Let's see here.
I made my first notepad. Like, I normally have like a master note, and I made it, and then I turned off my computer without saving it because I'm reckless like that.
tragedy.
I only have 200 gold, but if I wanted to get a breastplate, it costs 400 gold.
Haggle.
I'm gonna try.
I will. Here, ready?
I'm gonna try and haggle.
It says here that +1 shields are generally listed at
Alright, here's what I'm
112
gonna
gold
do, okay?
pieces.
I'm gonna
You're-
go to a
Okay,
shop.
I was gonna one up you, but go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna go to a shop and use friends.
Gotcha. I think they are. So right now, how long does it take to make armor? They
Oh,
probably
that makes
have
sense.
plenty. That's their job.
It's a shield. I'm just looking for a basic shield.
Oh, shield. You can shield. Here's what I'm
+1.
gonna say.
Well, it's
No.
112 gold. It's 112 gold. It's a basic, good shield.
A +1 shield is how much gold?
112. Maybe this
Where
isn't
can
a
we get
maybe
that?
this isn't a reliable website. One sec. Let me.
Says who?
The internet. I
Um,
googled it, and the first Google response said that.
I could look at
It was
there's
in a text
Xanatar's
box.
rules for that. I'm not worried about it. Here's what I am willing to say. Since you're all
Never mind.
navigating and leading their army, they
Free
want
armor?
you all well equipped for that journey at least, because if you die or something goes wrong on the way there, then they are absolutely screwed. So they are willing to hook you guys up some. So a shield, no problem.
Cool. I was gonna say I did some research. They're listed as uncommon, which apparently has an average of around 250 gold. But
Yeah.
in the DND community, there's some there's a little tension on that
Yeah,
for
the
+1.
pricing doesn't work at all.
Yeah, no, I looked through the first 3 comments in this thread, and whew, varying opinions.
So here's the thing, right? So the like Dungeons and Dragons economy doesn't work at all. It's so, I mean, it does work for some people. But the base assumption that like normal people only make like a couple gold a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like immediately like past second level, your adventurers are already like everything that they're getting is measured in gold. So already it's so lucrative that you're making like hundreds more than most people in this world. So then it's like, well, how many like adventurer PCs are out in this world that are buying all this armor for these prices? Or like what is the demand for these? So it all falls apart. You can
Yeah.
argue that everything should be way more expensive or way less. So you're Sam, what are you looking for? You're looking for a breastplate?
Or half plate if I can get that.
All right, so you're using friends.
I'm
So
gonna
that
use
makes
friends to convince the shopkeeper to give me a better deal.
Yeah, all right. Give me a persuasion check at
I'll be
advantage.
back in just a sec.
Alrighty.
Fuck it. Yeah, you can for your 200, you can get yourself some half plate.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's see if I can figure out how to equip that.
So if you just go, if you go like in the compendium and then you type in half plate, items will come up. You drag it onto your character sheet, and then
Equip it.
yeah, and then the bottom center there's all your equipment, and you can, if you click on it, you can equip or
Half
unequip.
plate armor. Unequip extra armor or shield from item details.
Hold on. I can go like this. I might be able to get it on there for you.
I mean, I put it in my equipment, but
it won't let you equip it.
Well, it says it's equipped. It should
Warning:
be.
AC is not in. I don't understand this warning.
It should
Warning:
be
AC is
15
not
plus my
incorrect.
dex mod, so I should have one.
It should be 15.
18.
Well, oh, do you have medium armor master?
I have proficiency with medium armor.
Yeah, so it's 15 plus your dex mod max 2 for medium armor.
Oh.
So I believe
Shit.
17 is correct.
Then yes, 17 is correct.
So okay, boom. Danny, you got a shield. Do you want anything else? Oh, he's gone. Dan, let's see what we can get you. Now you're a dwarf.
Yeah. I want
So
them.
so what do you have right now? You have chainmail?
And I could afford the splint is 200 exactly. So
Oh, so that's
I
no
could just straight
problem.
up
Yeah. Here's what they
buy
can do
that.
for you. They can get you adamantine splint armor.
Ooh,
So that makes it
nice.
so that you ignore critical hits.
Sweet.
Whoa.
I love that.
Um,
All right.
I don't
And
know
that's
if
for
that's
the
like an
200?
actual item that'll let you put on, but yeah. So if you just grab the splint and then
All right.
just remember that you ignore crits, you will be good.
Cool. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Should I get some upgrades for the other people as well?
I guess.
No.
Cam said he'll be on soon. Like a minute ago.
Oh, I think I need a component or something. Yeah, I need a pickled octopus tentacle. I used mine.
Ooh. Well, it is like a seafarer, like it is here on the sea. So there is definitely the possibility they would have it make like an investigation check to find where you figure
Or-
out where you might.
Or I could get just an octopus tentacle and figure out how to pickle it myself if I can't get a
Doesn't
already.
it take a while?
I don't know. They
I'm
do
pretty-
it on Guys Grocery Games in like 20 minutes.
Oh. I know
Wow.
nothing of pickling. I just said something.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. I think there are different like definitions. What am I doing? Investigation.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm
for me.
actually proficient in that. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, guys! You can absolutely find yourself one for I don't know. Octopus is probably decently rare, right? For let's say 5 gold.
All right, I'm gonna buy 2 pickled tentacles.
All right, you got it.
So that leaves me with 0 gold.
Well,
Nice.
I'm sure you will be getting some soon. Don't worry.
That's fine. I'm good.
So all right, so at the very least here for Josh, let's see what we can get. It's his birthday. I can't punish him for not being here on his birthday. I think he has okay, so I can hook he can have some breastplate, which means his armor class stays the same, but he no longer has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Not good at this equipment thing.
It's very finicky. Oh.
I don't know how to make it like official splint, but I could just update my armor class to 17.
So you can do that, or if you, which is fine, or if you care, did you go into the compendium and then like grab it and drag it onto your character sheet?
No, I pressed the plus button on equipment.
Fair enough. So you could do it either way. So if you just drag it over, it should update your AC. If you like go under the eye and search
Oh,
splint,
okay.
or
Thank
you can just update your armor class. I don't care either way.
Occasionally, if you have a lot of abilities that change your AC, it gets all fucked up. Mine won't register mine, tragically. It's quite unfortunate.
Armor class here has breastplate equipped. Scale mail. Get rid of the scale mail so that his weight isn't crazy.
Oh yeah, I need to sell my chainmail and get rid of that weight. I'm not sure how to delete it from my inventory.
So at the bottom, from the equipment, there's the like lock. If you click on the lock to unlock it, then it'll allow you to delete things.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's true. You guys well, they probably won't buy it here because they're not gonna buy non-dwarven made armor in this. But presumably along the way, you guys can sell it. I don't think anybody has a problem with weight.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Next town, we'll get you some gold for your old armor.
Cool.
So I got Josh and then Cameron. What does he have here? Does he have studded leather already? No, he only has leather. So we'll get him some studded leather. Armor class is now 17. Okay. Is there anything else? Probably nobody needs any like web. I mean, they're not gonna. Well, nobody really has a lot of money, so there aren't gonna be any like magical weapons that you guys can afford. But I guess if there's anything like that you all got +1 weapons to start, so you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of ways to stall here. I genuinely am.
How about I go and find petrified newt eyes, because that's apparently a spell component.
You can also get some of those. Yeah, I'll say you can get those with that 5 gold as well.
Alright, I'm just gonna assume that I
Penalize
have
you
those
for-
because I don't feel like looking
Yeah.
for that regularly.
What is the pickled octopus?
It's for Hunger Vidar.
Ah, gotcha.
Makes all the tentacle noise.
That
I
makes
might want to
sense.
pick up some kind of strength-based ranged weapons.
Ooh, yeah, you could get like some axes to throw if you wanted.
Sure, yeah. Are those hand axes? Same type
Yeah.
of deal as I have?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. You already have some, but you could get more, so you're not stuck with just the 2.
Right, yeah. How much are those?
Let's find out. They are 3 gold apiece.
I'll take 3.
Boom, you got it.
Thank you. We'd love to see it. Oh wait. Did I change the yeah, I changed the weight instead of the quantity. There we go.
All right, let's see what I've got here. I believe in Cameron to show up. I truly do. And he's gone. I'll take this time to make you guys some lovely dwarf NPCs that you can lead through.
All right. Okay, I actually do really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go. We're just waiting.
I assume Cameron will come as soon as I leave.
He literally connected right now.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
No, but still go.
No. I don't have.
No, Danny's not even here yet. Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I can close all this.
For the rest of the time spent, I'm just going to find an area of dim light or darkness and become invisible.
Fair enough.
And wait. So Cameron, turns out the dwarves were pretty culty. We had to make a blood sacrifice.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Josh is dead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but they gave us the soldiers, so that's good.
I did, according to Danny and Dan, a spot on impression of you.
Can I find it on D&D Initiative stream?
It might part of like there's like a brief second of it on the D&D Initiative, and then there's a little bit of it on my channel because we
Things have gotten
switched.
complicated, basically.
But it was
Can you
really
do it
funny.
again?
It was along the lines of like, so everybody walked in to the hall of the Council of Elders, right? And there was a moment where they were just all staring at all of you, and you were staring back, and nobody really. They were like clearly waiting for you to start, and then Nemo was like, "So, how's it going?" We were hoping that you would be willing, to help us out a little bit.
And this is canonically what Nemo did?
Yes.
Okay, I'm cool with that. And what was the result?
Well, then you told them they had beautiful eyes. Yeah, it was a whole thing. The end result is, so clearly the encounter was so that our bard, and realistically you, because you enjoy these things, could do it, but you weren't here, so we kind of skimmed past it. You successfully convinced the clan to give you like 500 troops, and your job is going to be to navigate them back through Icewind Dale along the Shanehan River. And Sam with the land vehicles. And yeah, and that's gonna be your job. You also got an armor upgrade, so your AC is up by 1. You got studded leather armor.
Oh shit. Cool.
And people were making last minute preparations before you take your rest, and then you begin your journey back in the morning. So if there's anything else that you think you would want to accomplish in a dwarven city before, now would be the time. I'm going to see what Greg just messaged me with. He managed to add enough qualifiers to the beginning of the message that I can't see the rest of the message. He said, I want to preface this with it that this isn't important at all, so don't read if you're busy running still. It is irrelevant. Okay, it's fine. I thought it was going to be like, we
the
can't
soldiers
hear
have
anything.
any land vehicles that would be good in the snow? Like, could we go back on like sleds pulled by something?
Maybe
Let's
dogs.
see.
Could be dogs.
Must be dogs.
They probably do have
I
Dogs.
just feel like I should make use of my proficiency in land vehicles.
I'm with you. They probably have like wagons and a couple of horses that are used to the cold somewhat that could be used. But definitely not enough for all 500. People, but you guys could totally.
Yeah, we
use
can
them.
ride in the.
Yeah, so you guys get a cool like wagon
Hell
to
yeah.
store all your stuff in.
Is studded leather 17?
Yeah. I added it to your character.
Oh, okay. I was going to add it, and then it gave me like a warning thing, and okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, guys, that birthday call for Josh's birthday, it fucking sucked. Oh my god, all of his extended family was there. It was a nightmare.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
But Danny, Zane Denman was there too.
Yo, fuck. Zane's cool. Jinx. Where did you go?
Okay, so here's this.
Jinx. Come here. Baby, you have to come around here. Come here. Come here. I know. Come here. Yes, I know. No, Jinx. The cat just yells at me and then walks under the chair when I try to get her to come up.
Stuff.
Guess she doesn't want to come up.
It's no respect. The thing is, she does. She's just fucking with me. I know it. she'll like come right to where she goes to door to the chair, look up at me, meow, start to go up, and then just go back down, look at me, and just be like, "You're not ready," and then she'll like do like a lap, and then she comes back, and we repeat the process.
So to start us off, Cameron, even though Dan isn't back, just to see if we're off on the right foot or not, why don't you make us another one of your world famous survival checks?
Oh baby, is the stream ready for this? I'm about to make another one of my world famous survival checks.
Noted.
Hey.
I mean, so remember, so you do have expertise on it, so that's actually a 14. So it's not as bad. It's a 14. So you've never been in charge of this many people before, and you're used to you can be a little bit more liberal with the terrain that you bring people through, because it'll only be a couple people that you know are capable of. But when you've got 500 people with wagons, with equipment and all behind you, you have to make accommodations essentially, and that is slowing you down a little bit, but you're still making decent progress.
Yo.
Dan's back. So we are all set to continue our journey. So Cameron made his world famous survival check and did okay.
Nice.
You keep having to double back to hold on. Everything's going wrong tonight. There we go. Double back like to, because you can tell that these dwarves they're brave and they're capable and they're warriors, but also have never even attempted to do anything like this before. So you keep also having to double back to like converse with the leaders of this small army that you have and come up with plans. How, once again, travel pace, how fast are you trying to go?
I mean, I think my uncomfortability with the situation, I wouldn't push it like crazy. What is
So you can
he's
go.
slightly faster than average.
You want to try to go fast. So okay, so your options are fast, normal, or slow. Slow would allow you to stealth. Not very useful right now. You have an entire army. Normal.
And what are
is
the downsides to fast?
Fast is just that you have a -5 to your passive perception.
I have -5 to what?
Passive perception.
Oh.
I'll say with the extra people to try to get there in the 2 days would be, you would have to probably go fast. But you are not entirely sure how long it's going to take these barbarians to get there, right? Because they also, their scouts had to travel all the way back. They had to come up with a plan and then start traveling, right? So,
Let's go fast.
we're going fast? Okay. So, with
Oh, boy.
your check of 14,
We die.
yeah, that's it. Actually, the storm just gets too rough, and Nemo keeps pushing you harder and harder until you are all frozen solid. No,
Guys, keep going.
no. Make a perception check at disadvantage for me, Cameron. Okay, that is pretty good. So it is not long. It's about 5 or 6 hours into the first day of travel. That it is the worst case scenario. You see above you in the sky a large predatory winged creature, a dragon. It's pretty far ahead, and it seems to be circling further ahead on, essentially on your path, which you're following this river.
Oh shit.
So the question really is, well, you know this area pretty well. So there are legends of an ancient white dragon that you've almost all certainly heard by this point.
Mm-hmm.
that is insane. It actually has an old friend, a wizard that it used to be friends with, strapped to its back. He's long been dead. He's mostly just like a skeleton at this point. Worn down by the wind. And yeah, strapped to its back, that it just constantly talks to you as it scours the land for basically anything it can eat. It likes to freeze the creature solid and then eat, like it enjoys the crunch of of eating a frozen solid creature. So, Cameron, this is mainly your decision, although everybody can chime in. Your options really are. So if you're looking at the map, let me see. Let me move over to your map that you're all looking at.
We could take an ancient white dragon. That doesn't sound scary. Ancient means he's old.
Yeah, old
Yeah, quite
geezer. He can
fair.
probably break his hip.
Probably.
Dude, I've got 5 hand axes now. I can deal with things that can fly.
Do you have 5 hands?
I can fly,
Shit.
and I can make up to one other person also fly. Oh wait, no, can I do that? I don't think I can do that. But I can fly.
There, Roll20 did not.
Or if someone else wants to fly, they can also fly.
Let me get these out of the way here for a second. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Yeah, Roll20 hates me. So you're traveling along this river here. I don't know how specifically you can see these things. I'm pretty zoomed in. Right, but there are they're not even really mountains. They're these big hills that have been formed out of basically rock solid ice at this point. So you continue to try to sneak past the dragon somehow. That would be pretty difficult with you know, 500 dwarves tailing you, but maybe you're all smarter than I am, and so you could
That's
try to come
true.
up with something. You could try to go over the nearest mountain, which would obviously take longer, or try to go around through the essentially almost the valleys in between these icy mountains, which are pretty difficult to navigate, and it would be possible to get lost. But if you didn't get lost, it would be faster than going over the mountain at least.
Well, we got 500 dwarves to spare, so
Holy shit!
Despair.
To be clear, we're outnumbered.
We're outnumbered if we go to the barbarians with 500. So if any of them die, then we're more outnumbered.
okay. I think maybe we should avoid having these dwarves get killed, guys.
I think we should not. I think we should
The
definitely
dwarven
avoid.
general that's with you is like, I agree.
We should take the choice of action that limits our opportunity of getting frozen solid and then eaten by a dragon.
Yeah. Wait, so there was.
So your two other options are essentially you could try to go over the nearest mountain,
Slow and safe.
which is slow and safe, or try to navigate. There's essentially these icy valleys and caverns and such that are in between these mountains. So you could try to navigate through, which are more difficult to navigate, but would be faster than going over the entire mountain and would still probably give you cover from the dragon.
Okay, but like, there's also danger to spending more time in the exposure.
Yes.
And it gives the barbarians more time to get to us.
See, but I also think caverns, that screams ooga boogas to me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There's actually a legend of a woman that kind of lives in one of the caverns and controls these various like snow creatures essentially, and sends them out to hunt down travelers who attempt to navigate through these caverns and valleys.
My interest is piqued by that. I vote for the caverns.
I feel pretty comfortable in caverns personally.
Yeah, let's do the caverns, guys. Even though there's gonna be ooga boogas.
Okay.
Or Danny,
Hell
what do
yeah.
you think?
Nah, I'm all for the caverns. Yeah, let's learn some shit. I heard that the
So-
caverns walls are made entirely of blackboard.
The website.
That is a fascinating rumor to have heard. We'll see if it's true.
Because we're gonna
And then
learn
the
so much.
stalagmites and stalactites are all chalk.
Because we're gonna
Yeah.
learn so much
So
knowledge.
yeah, so it takes you take a couple moments, Cameron. You have actually like a small rough map of the area that you will use at times, and so you sort of chart a course through, but you've never gone through, you've never had the need to go through these caverns before, so you don't know specifically what's in there. But you
Are
go
any of
ahead.
these dwarves expert cartographers?
Yeah, sure, why not? Right? You want one, so you basically want one of them to try
Wanna-
to create a map.
I mean,
as
they
you go.
live relatively close to here. I want to see if maybe anyone there has experience.
None of them have ever dared come this way.
They probably
Oh.
haven't left home before.
Yeah, exactly, all of the, on occasion, like they'll go out for like trading and stuff, but that's only a few, and they're in no rush, so they're likely to go by the road, go through Hundlestone, then up to Bryn Shandair if they're gonna do anything right. They're not gonna. They have no reason to rush through here.
Didn't know we were going with a bunch of nerds.
But they can try to draw a map as you go if you want that, or any of you can if you'd like.
What if all 504 of us do it, and then we just take the amalgamation of the
We
map?
average all the maps, yes.
Yeah, then it'll make sense to me.
I'm
Probably would
imagining
actually.
like just everyone trying to use the dwarf in front of them's back to like draw on.
Sounds like an effective plan if I've ever seen one.
I'd say if we're taking this supposedly faster route, where the risk here is ended up being slower if we get lost, we should go slower and more carefully through it. Like decrease our pace.
Well, then why don't we just try to go fast over the mountain?
That's a good point.
You're the ranger navigator.
Yeah, it's
your
This
call
all
in the
comes
end.
down to me.
Yep.
yeah.
You would know better than any of us what we should do here.
All right, I meditate. And I just say, all right, let's do the caverns.
All right. So you find sort of the entrance essentially. Like it takes a while, you have to go around the base of this mountain, but you eventually find this sort of place where there's a pretty sharp decline initially, and you actually have to like everybody like slides down it and then as you continue to navigate, there are times that you'll go up a small hill and kind of come back out into the surface. Sometimes you'll delve really deep. It seems that something has carved these paths through, but you're not sure what. Your mind instantly goes back to
Dune.
yes, no, but that those multiple tunneling creatures that you ran into before. But these tunnels are smaller than those were, so probably isn't them, but it could be something else. We don't know.
There's something else that's smaller.
Secret tunnel.
So, what did you get? You have a 14. There comes a point where you come out of one of these caverns, and you're actually in a pretty decently open path. The path is narrow. You have to go basically single file, but you can see out essentially into the wilderness in front of you, and there aren't any caverns at least for a while. But they start to branch off into these different paths, essentially different trails that are made, and for a while you can actually almost like see. It's interesting, you can see the different trails like they're in full view of each other. There's nothing blocking them, but they like start to separate. Cameron, I'm just gonna keep asking you. There are how would you? There are too many of them for you to like just be like, yes, this is the correct one. It's because they're all going in the same general direction. Do you have any strategy of how you would like maybe get a visual to help navigate or something to sort of pick the path?
How about this? So we got a bunch of dwarves.
You
So
do have a bunch of dwarves.
I want to say to like, how many paths are there? 3?
More. They said they like it's as if somebody was making these small paths if there were other things here, right? And they would be leading to different places. But obviously it's just icy like hills and mountains at this point.
All right. I delegate like 10 dwarves to, and I say, walk 2 minutes down any of these places and then come back and report back your findings.
So it's probably going to be this is really hard to describe because it's really weird, but like so they're branching off in different directions, all mostly what you guys are heading like basically just completely west, a little bit north here. So they're all heading vaguely in that direction. But 2 minutes they would still be all relatively close to each other. It seems later on down, if you keep following them, if you keep going, and there are these eventually they go down into these different caverns, so they do eventually separate. So I guess you could wait until then. This is so weirdly written. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll just say you could wait until then, and then they go and they report back. They all seem completely identical.
Fuck, Cam, your plan sucks.
And as they come back, the storm is beginning to get worse. And visibility is getting worse and worse. It's starting to get closer to how it was originally that first day that you were traveling.
Told you we should have gone over the mountain.
I think it would have been worse though above the mountain.
Probably.
I was joking.
Yeah.
I voted for the caverns. I just wanted to give shit.
And there's no signs around. Can I like check for any signs of other life around here? Footsteps, tracks, something like that?
Yeah, make another survival check. There's gonna be a lot of those, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. You can see tracks in the snow of what appears to be large cats. And they do lead down into some of the caverns.
So, big question here is if we want to large cats because they might be a lead, we want to avoid them. Now,
we could ride them.
True, you could.
If we tame them.
We could become the king.
I say to the group, what do you think of the idea of following some large cat footprints?
What are you, the Tiger King?
Ha!
How topical. Yeah.
Beats
I don't
freezing
wanna-
my ass off in the snow.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it.
So you choose one of the caverns that has some of these caverns, and you follow it for about 45 minutes. As it goes sharply underground, and it's very confusing. It'll make a sharp left turn, right, and then just what seems like 200 feet later, make another sharp right turn, and eventually you come to then the opening, and as you come out of the opening, you see somehow basically the end of your line of dwarven troops.
Wait, so like
it is somehow essentially looped around on you.
Great.
All right, I say, guys, was anyone drawing a map?
Yeah. One of the doors comes. I was every turn, boss, every turn, and shows you, and
Then he passes out and has a dream.
no.
I'm sorry, I'm
That's
playing
what
too much
happened to Danny
D&D.
last time. He
I tried
couldn't
to
make
draw a map of hell and I passed out.
it.
Okay. What's his name?
His name.
You gotta come up with one on the fly.
Marco Rubio.
No, I have one.
Oh.
Hey, Marco.
Hey, Rubio.
It could be.
Hello.
Do you want it to be Marco? Fine, it's Marco. Marco is. He shows you, and the map is you. It is like he essentially was approximating like to scale. Like you would walk this far and then turn blah 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 blah. So it's essentially almost just like a line of this cavern. According to his drawing, at least, you did not go in a circle. You went. There were twists and turns, but you largely went west.
I say, listen, Marco, don't quit your day job.
Says no.
Hey,
I
Alana,
swear
you're a
this
bitch.
is the path that we took.
I believe him.
Yeah, Alana.
Felt non-circular to me.
What a pickle we found ourselves in, crew, and 500 dwarfs.
Now, the interesting thing is you have this line of dwarves going through this theoretically circular path.
Do we run into them?
Yeah, you literally like come around and you ended up running perpendicular into near the end of the line of dwarves, and they're like, "Hey!"
Are we all
Can
in the
anyone
cave?
detect?
We could just chill like this.
Can anyone detect magic or some kind of like illusion?
I can make a mage hand.
I can take stuff.
The storm is just getting worse and worse at this point too.
Are we not
It is-
inside?
you can go back, I guess, under the into the cavern. To be fair, but the dwarves, not all of the dwarves are going to fit inside, so not all of them are going to be as lucky.
Wait,
How much of the day has passed?
About 6 or 7 hours at this point. It hasn't been long that you've been on this sort of path. So if you want, you could theoretically go back and try to climb the mountain even without losing too much time.
I don't know. And who in this party can do magic shit?
I'll see. I'll make sure if Josh has anything. You might have like a detect magic or something. He doesn't really have anything, unfortunately.
How magicless is this party?
I mean, we have a full caster and a bard. Sort of half caster and Danny because he's a multi-class, and a half caster with you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Don't you have you? I'm pretty sure rangers have some features that have here. Let's see what you've got. I thought you had something that you can like check. Primeval awareness. What does that do? Whether okay, so you can like sense kinds of creatures, but that doesn't really help it determining if there's anything magical. I would say you're probably smart enough to figure out that there's some magical fuckery going on, whether it's just that this land is cursed or there's somebody around here fucking with you.
I don't like being fucked with.
I click my heels and say, I'm not in the caverns anymore. I'm not in the caverns anymore.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? I don't know how to navigate this.
Well, if you, the navigator, doesn't know how to do this, then maybe we should do the mountain.
I mean,
But
at least the mountain, there's a clear like go up strategy.
That's true. It's not as difficult to navigate.
yeah, we'll
Do we
just
need to bail and do the mountain? The storm's gonna be a fucking bitch.
Maybe we could camp out under, but then we would lose a lot of time.
We lose time, and I don't know if everyone's gonna fit. I could, in theory, scout out a bit and fly around and see if there's any good paths I see. Might be easier from that perspective.
Yeah, single scout would probably be better than bringing around 500 people. You just have to keep track of where you were.
I can
I,
give
mean, I
it
guess
a
I could
try.
theoretically do that too. Then make.
I mean, I can fly. Can you fly? Or I can make you
can't
fly. I can make you fly.
I'll do whatever, man. If you want to go, you go
You wanna-
ahead.
If you want to fly around, it might be better.
All right, I'll do it. Fly me up.
All right, I'm gonna touch you and wave a bird's feather, and I'm gonna cast fly.
Wow, bird's feather.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taken aback by the ability to fly. It's shell shocking.
Yeah, you can fly pretty fast too. You have a speed of 60 feet for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so we are in this fourth dimensional circle, it seems, or something.
Yeah.
If I keep going around above the people, does the landscape change, or do I just keep seeing the same?
Flying up, you can see. So there's all these paths that lead into different caverns. And the issue is that because of the storm, it's you can't fly super high without losing vision of what's on the ground altogether. But you get the sense that there are times that you'll like fly over somewhere and swoop down to look at it and then like kind of circle back eventually, and you're trying to keep notes, you're trying to figure out what's going on, and yeah, the landscape seems to be shifting whenever you don't look at it, essentially, kind of thing. So yeah, there is some sort of magical fog. The other thing that you notice while you're flying around is that there is not connected to any path, but there does seem to be another cave in the side of the mountain that you can see from where you are. It's about 60 feet up from the ground. And you're not sure how the party would navigate up there, but
Is that something that if we had taken the mountain route would have been an accessible thing?
you don't know. Look at I implore you, Cameron, to look at your character sheet.
I am looking at it.
It is character sheet, and watching him click around at all the things that besides the thing that I want him to click on.
That one probably.
I literally look at primeval awareness.
You just. I thought you said that would only.
I mean, it detects creatures. Remember what I told you about the rumors you've heard about this area?
Yeah.
I hate doing it. I'm flustered.
Can I find the lady in the cavern in the cave?
Yeah. What kind of creature are you looking?
So what would that be that controls things? A
lady.
A lady person.
Yeah, is there the lady type?
Types of creatures, evolution, smooth. What it probably a fiend?
Fiends are like demons and
I don't know.
devils.
I don't know the types. Then
make a Make an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna go with
This is a nightmare.
this is a nightmare because I don't know what she would be.
Cameron,
Uh,
a lady would be like a human. There were also cat prints, so you could check for a beast. And if we want to look for the snow creatures, you could try something like maybe an elemental.
Okay, elementals because of the ones those are the only ones I can detect.
I will also. The lady would could be that controls some sort of spellcaster. So could be maybe like a celestial or a fae or. But if you want to go, we can start with elementals. That seems like a good start. So you can sense one that there are a number of elementals further up the mountain.
Yo, I'm really sorry.
No, you're fine.
Up the mountain, beyond the cave.
Beyond the cave, yeah, not in the cave. There are. Let me check something. I just want to see what these are. Yeah, I wouldn't give you that. So there are no elementals immediately around. At least you know that. But they are higher up the mountain. There appear to be. Does it give you like exactly what they are? Or
Well,
does it
okay.
tell you?
Actually, I'm not sure you even have to choose. It might just say you can notice one of these if they're aberrations.
Oh
celestial
shit. Okay,
things.
there's fae in the cave.
Oh, cool.
It's a hag. Danny
Oh,
gets
wow.
double hag action. They were interacting with the hag last session of Descendant of Avernus.
Yo, I'm
All
talking
right.
to mad people. I'm learning.
So
Presumably,
probably
this hag is the one
Did not mean to do that.
fucking things up. Wow, this is just I've just botched this. I'm sorry. But yeah, so hag in cave. You would know that they the kind of hag here would be known as a Bure hag, which they favor like icy wilderness. And they have the ability to control weather. So she's most likely behind the increasing intensity of the storm.
and I would know all this.
You would know all this, yeah.
Word. So maybe hags are tough, but maybe some of the flying people or people that could traverse that could make a small group to attack.
I can only have one person fly at a time.
I can climb.
Yeah, I guess the question is so most people would have to climb, right? I mean, Cameron's already up there, but he probably in this time could come down and get you guys and then fly up into it. Who basically do you want to bring any dwarves and have them climb up with you? I guess is really the question. I don't
How
think it would be super
traversable does this
difficult to
seem?
climb.
It's not that difficult. Okay,
No,
then yeah, I'll bring.
it's more the fact the hag more wants it to be a thing that somebody chooses to do, right? Like you have to put in effort to get to this hag.
Okay, I mean, let's not bring all of them. Let's put whoever can stay under cover there, and the remainder come with us. You know, so the people can shelter from the storm, and then the people that can't just come with us and help us.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Okay.
So okay, well, I guess just give me a number.
I don't know. 150.
Oh shit! You want to try to bring 100? I don't know if the cave is quite big enough to hold 150 dwarves.
Oh no, I was saying. Wait, no, you said there's 500 dwarves.
Yeah.
I was saying bring. Oh wait, the cave that we're going to. Okay, yeah that's what you mean. Okay, let's say 25.
25 dwarves. Okay. Absolutely. You can. It'll take a while to get them all, like, to get everybody to climb up, but you can absolutely do that. There's a dwarf that immediately volunteers to go, named Hydia Moonmusk. Who before you even finish your sentence, pulls out like her axes and starts using them to climb up the icy terrain like it's handholds. She is eager and ready to go. But yeah, you guys can bring some dwarves. So I'm going to actually just move you guys over to the map for now, just so that you guys know kind of what's going on visually. But essentially, this cave, as soon as you get to it, you're up here. Immediately descends down into darkness, and you hear a voice cry out, well, it seems we have some visitors. Please make yourselves at home. I know it's quite a bit chilly out there.
Smug.
I didn't notice.
Much obliged.
Let's go get her. We take her out. Storm goes with her, right?
Wow, my roll 20
I would assume
skills are just not doing it tonight. Everything's a mess. Here, I'm putting you guys on the map just so that you're there. Ta-da.
Nice.
And as you descend down into the cave, you can see these cats are all around. You see at least 4 of them.
They're just watching us.
Yeah, they're sitting there. Some of them have like what appear to be carcasses of animals that they're eating, that kind of thing. Too. They're quite big as well.
Oh wow.
Are you bringing all the dwarves down with you to see her?
Hell yeah, we're gonna need their support, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
The strongest of them.
Okay.
Want to prove their
Better
might.
than us.
Because so she is actually right over. Let me go like this. Here. This is her.
Whoa.
Love it.
And as soon as you with your dwarves get to about like here, she goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Now this hardly doesn't seem fair. I'm gonna have to ask you to not step any closer until all of your nice friends leave.
My dwarf friends?
Yeah.
All right, Tony starts heading out.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
They don't have a
Why,
part to play in this theory.
Why not? And don't give me some cryptic answer.
Listen,
Hey now,
man,
lady.
we just want the
Well, you
storms
see,
to-
because I make the rules here, because I am the one that can get you through these caverns.
Okay, I would love to work with you if you're gonna comply.
What's
So
going on?
Really?
Just to be clear, who is or is not allowed to be in this cave?
Looks at Nemo and goes, you and 4 people of your choosing.
All right, 4 dwarves, come on.
I'm doing lap.
I would have
I'm just gonna
preferred-
sit this one out. You
I
guys
would have
can
preferred
take one
3
of the
more.
dwarves, and
No,
I'm just
no,
gonna
no.
hide and
I'll-
turn invisible.
I'll sub out.
Honestly, I wish I could have had 3
dong.
more dwarves.
Ding,
I'm
ding, ding.
invisible now,
You are invisible. Gotcha. Nice.
Snow White.
but I'm gonna I walked back around the corner as if I was leaving, and then I turned invisible.
Absolutely. Make a
Apples.
stealth check at advantage for me.
Okie dokie.
You love to see it.
All right, I choose Mannequin 5, Daisy Ditzeldorf,
Who?
Breeze. What?
No,
That was
you
a
don't,
joke
you don't
'cause
choose
he's
me.
not
I'm
here.
leaving.
Oh wait, no, not Breeze, Tony, and 1 dwarf.
Yeah.
The one that was really
Immediately.
excited. The one that was super excited. But I
Hydia,
forget
yeah,
the
yeah. Hydia Moonmusk is like, yes, I will step forward and face this challenge.
I love her. She's my buddy.
Here, I'll put her. Hold on, let me grab her. Boom.
Not a chance. She sees tomorrow.
Says okay. So you say that you would love to work with me.
I mean, yeah, we're just trying to make passage.
Yes, I figured as much, but I'm quite curious what you'd be willing to give up.
Got some rations.
Got some dwarves.
No, believe me, you're gonna need those in the days to come. If you make it out of here alive, of course.
Yeah, I need food every day.
Like what would please you?
To be honest, what would please me most is to watch on as you all lose yourselves in these caves, run out of food, get desperate, maybe try eating a boot or two for food, then eventually turn on each other. That would be ideal for me, but
See, but now you're not talking about working with us.
yeah, no, yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm always willing to compromise, though.
Hmm. What if?
Let me see if I can help.
Maybe
I got some chainmail.
I can try. I'm just gonna whisper from my invisible spot. Be like, I can try and charm her, or just make us seem like friends for a minute.
That seems good.
Do they know though?
For friends, they find out when it ends that I use magic to influence them, and then for a charm person, it lasts an hour. So
And for either, they find out that you didn't leave.
yeah, well, in order for me to cast, I'd have to turn invisible. But like, if it works, then maybe she won't care.
But then
the
she
problem-
will at the end. That's
Yeah,
the
and
thing.
even if we get like an hour away, she could probably still do bullshit to us.
But like, yeah. All right. Well, I'm just gonna sit here invisible then. Wait for something.
So
to
you
happen.
say you want to
Well,
compromise, but you got to give us something realistic that you want. Then we can decide if we can offer that to you.
well, there have been a number of humans that have passed through here recently, and they seem to have plans for my end. But every time they seem well equipped, because every time that I try to send my lovely cats after them, they are just they seem to know immediately. I don't understand how. If you were able to hunt them down, take care of them in whatever way, I guess that would suffice. But I'm afraid that might take quite a bit of time.
She's a magical crazy cat lady.
Mm.
Hmm.
Can you give me any intel about where they would be able to be found?
They
Ask her
come
if her
from
name is
the
Carol.
south. That's all I know. Seem to be magic users, I guessed by the look of them. Then he's just hanging out with a cat.
What do you think, guys? You think we can find these people, or do you think we should do something rash and unreasonable?
Because I do know that you're in quite a bit of hurry. So to be honest, half of the interest in this for me would be making you give up whatever it is that you seek on the other side of these mountains.
I don't get you.
I long for misery, dear.
I'm going deeper into your house.
Sounds like there's a lot of pain in your past.
Oh yes, quite a bit. I've been very fortunate.
That's not what I'm. Okay.
If we want to do something rash, just say the word and we'll do something rash.
Listen, I feel like you should hear some stories about my friend's tribe.
Yeah, yeah. Why, Nemo? Has there been quite a bit of misery in your past as well? Are we kindred spirits?
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a tragic figure, tragic hero, but
Oh, but you would call yourself a hero.
I mean, if I was feeling heroic.
I'm pretty fucking miserable.
Are you feeling heroic right now?
No, right now, honestly, I'm just pretty fucking confused.
Maybe
You
there's
dumb idiot.
something you would be willing to sacrifice for the good of your group.
I mean, don't say it too loud, but we got like I can give you like 5 or 6 dwarves.
I'm sorry, what?
Like they're right outside. If you want 5.
No, you see, that wouldn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could kill them in horribly interesting ways, but I think I'm looking for something bigger, something more profound, at least.
Ooh,
Clearly.
there's a very large dragon.
Oh yes, I know. She's quite the bitch.
Oh, throwing around the big B word.
If
That's
you
what-
can kill that dragon, I'll give you free passage through here for the rest of your lives.
Ooh.
That seems really hard. Can we bring like 5 of your cats with us?
Yes, but if any of them died, I would curse you for the rest of your life. And you would not enjoy that very much at all, believe me.
Well, this has been fun.
I'm so interested in what we're doing.
Can we have a little powwow outside? Like,
Oh, please do.
Okay.
We will
Oh
as
my
well,
God.
and all of our cats like come over.
All right. Crew powwow outside.
I have to turn visible to leave.
Not you. Or you can.
Or I could actually, yeah, I'll just stay here and see if I hear anything. If she talks to her cats, I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So you can't hear anything. She doesn't even seem to be actually saying anything. If anything, she's communicating telepathically. But then the cats go off in different directions out of your sight.
All right. So in the little powwow, I say, so guys, it really looks like she might have the upper hand on us.
I mean, we're already outside of these caverns by now, right? We're up here now.
We are up here. We could get the rest of the troops and just in the storm, but she's probably still gonna fuck with us.
Like, fuck with us. Where? Out. Like,
Well, she's the
outside.
reason there's a storm, right? So the storm's still gonna be up there. So she'll probably do stuff up there.
What is all that crinkling?
I'm so sorry. I was opening something.
Okay.
What a nerd.
It is opened. It's done.
What is Cameron's alignment?
That wasn't me.
It's still something.
There was like a comment because it was like it's done, and then it was like the same level of loudness.
Most not I. For the fly.
Cameron, what is your alignment?
It's like neutral evil.
Gotcha. Okay.
Actually,
Apparently they don't
Link
show it
did
on here. I thought it was either lawful evil or no, not. I thought it was either neutral evil or
I mean, it
chaotic.
can be whatever you want it to be. I just was checking because you just like casually offered to sacrifice the lives of 5 hardworking men.
It's a fair thing. It's pretty dark.
In fact, I think if you acted like you were more torn up about it, she might have taken the deal. But it was much too easy for you.
Person. All right, guys. So you guys want to go out on the mountain and try to bear that, or do you want to like fight this lady? Like, what do you think?
I feel like fighting the lady sounds pretty dangerous.
Somebody make a history check for me.
It shouldn't be me.
I have -1.
I can.
I have 0.
You've heard this legend, although it didn't seem particularly relevant to you in Brinchander, and you don't know how true. You didn't expect it to be true until right now. So you're not entirely sure of her supposed name, Auntie something.
Auntie something.
Yeah.
And
Guys, it sounds like she's just someone's mom's sister. We should kill her.
Auntie Anne, Antifa, Antichrist.
Those are 3 very different aunties.
it was actually pretty impressive that you came up with those 3 different antis.
Honestly, it was. They really did. They really did vary quite a bit. That was good, Dan.
No. I didn't know the Anne. That was Cameron.
Remember, you do on the map. You do have 25 dwarves at your back here.
Yeah. That makes me comfortable with just killing this storm.
So should we just have the dwarves charge in? Follow?
We should go too.
No, I mean yeah, but we'll just go on the back.
But we're stronger.
Okay. Good point.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. I'm the games that she plays aren't fun.
Let's kill this nerd.
She's gone. She's off the map.
Good job, guys.
She was playing tricks.
All right, well,
Foul play.
looks like we've decided.
What I got here?
Honestly, we're going a little murder hobo in my other campaign too. Let's just fucking go.
That one's in hell. There's nothing to be done
wow.
there.
We got Greg killed.
Where do you?
I got Greg killed. It was my fault.
Just like wake up again. You're already fucking there. Like what do you do when you die?
I think you get trapped. Like instead of getting to pick where you enter, you get trapped in like a devil's place.
Interesting.
I think they're in charge of the dead. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on your alignment and your deity that you worship and a whole bunch of other things.
Oh shit! So if you're good, you gotta get all the
Yeah. Don't worry, none of them are good anymore. Well, no, Gwen might be. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to figure out a solution for these 25 dwarves.
Just add all of their stats together.
Yeah, just like run them as a group.
No, run them as one person
No.
who
Yeah,
has
like
all of their stats.
A mega dwarf that's 25 times the size.
It has 100 and wow. Okay, never mind. Math is hard. Fuck me. I'm gonna die.
one mega dwarf
So-
with like 2,000 health, and
I was counting spots on here, and I think I could have taken at least 50 more.
Okay, you know what? I know how I'm gonna do it. So I'm not gonna put them on the map. They will act as like one group on one initiative. Well, I'll give the initiative, and we're just gonna kind of just figure it out as we go. It's gonna be great. So
Alright.
what do you all do?
I roll initiative. No.
I'm gonna go. I want to go around to make sure like there's not anything in this corner, but then I'm just gonna make my way towards her.
Make
Fight whatever
a
needs
make
to
a
get fought.
perception check for me.
All right. I can do that with my character sheet. I'm going to find the skill and click on it.
Nothing. You don't see anything. And then
I'll
you're,
go-
you're
Alright,
heading down.
cool.
I'll go in
Yeah.
between this right here
I gotta.
in a
Do, do,
sneaky
do.
fashion.
Okay. So you're going that way. Everybody else, where's everybody else?
I'll be
What's
the
your route?
distraction.
And then is the plan that the dwarves are gonna charge down and then you're all gonna attack?
Oh, the door's the distraction. That makes sense.
I didn't have a plan, honestly. I was just walking towards the hag. And I was gonna kill anything that showed up.
This has been
I'm just waiting for the
I've
right
never-
moment to drop my invisibility.
and yeah, wait. So really, okay. So my question is where do you guys want Daisy to go, and then where does Mannequin go?
I.
Does
will
somebody else want to
go-
run Daisy, or do you want me to run Daisy?
You can run Daisy. I
Okay.
mean, if it's like tricky to like metagame, like not
No,
metagame, then like
That I can handle, no problem. So, so who's going first? Are the dwarves charging first, or and then you guys are waiting, or are you guys charging first and then the dwarves come in?
I'm
I
not going.
don't. I assume there are like traps and enemies hidden everywhere, so I don't really care what goes where. We should probably at least be in pairs, though. I don't know.
That's true. Daisy will come down with you guys this way, and it's 2 and 3 at the very least. And and Hidia can go with you guys. Hidia goes, fuck it, charge!
I love that.
And Lee. So yeah, let's all roll initiative.
If Hidia dies, I'm bringing her back. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm the worst. I failed you.
The dwarves are just like that movie, The Expendables 2.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've very genuinely. I'm pretty sure I've only seen Expendables 4.
Wait, there's 4?
Fourth?
There might be 3.
I think there are 3.
Okay, if so, I've seen Expendables 3. I definitely didn't see Expendables 1 or 2.
Oh no, there's a 4.
Okay, wait, when did it come out?
No, it hasn't come out yet, but it is gonna.
Okay, never mind. I think it was Expendables 3. I watched it right after watching The Hangover.
All right,
How old is
Danny.
Jack in the third one?
Wait, when did the Actually, that might be a good way to judge. The Hangover came out in 2009. No, not Expensibles, Expendables. That's very different.
Uncrusted.
2010. Okay, wait, maybe I saw the first one.
The Expendables 1 and 2 both have exactly
I'm
the
pretty sure it
number.
was the Expendables 4.
That changed so drastically.
You goddamn buffoon.
I really thought I remembered seeing a sequel.
The fourth one that's not even out.
I didn't really pay too much attention. I just kind of looked and was like, whoa, there's some cool fight scenes in this movie.
Oh man.
I watched it at Mike Gordon's house on his projector. We also watched Bruno that night. with the umlaut.
Yeah.
What a weird night of my life. What the fuck? I've
Good
had some
night.
I've had some weird nights, and that is probably the weirdest.
That's not true.
That seems bold.
Nah, I'm
Seems
willing.
like a
I'm
bold
willing
statement.
to commit. I'm willing
All
to
right.
commit.
So, as the dwarves begin to charge down, being led by Hidian, we'll say she gets about here. this poor woman.
No.
And immediately from over here pounces in one of the cats and is going to attack her.
No, this is dwarf number 7, not her. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Alrighty.
I think at that point I'm gonna use my reaction to drop invisibility and fucking attack it
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
because I can do that.
So attack at advantage. Oh god. Okay, so that does hit. Nice.
Be like, back the fuck off, you cat.
Okay, so yeah. So 7 damage, nice. Already is looking pretty rough. But unfortunately it does get its one attack off on Hydia, and immediately down she goes.
No!
She's unconscious. She's not dead.
How many turns is it going to take me to sprint over there?
She's gonna make a death saving throw. Somebody roll a d20 for me.
Oh, God.
All the dwarves, though, like they don't even care. They start. Some of them go over to attack this cat. Okay, well that's a failure.
They
Some
don't even care?
no, not at all.
Not even one of them's going to try to stabilize her?
Absolutely not. They have one mission.
Oh, goddamn. These dwarves are like ants.
My
And
building
so
guys, they're like
some
that
of
movie, The
them break
Expendables
off to
4.
attack the cat, and will manage to kill the cat. The rest of them are running over towards this hag,
Nice.
which we will get to her in a second. Next up though is this one.
These cats are eerily weak.
Yes and no.
Oh my god, I really thought that I thought this was a flip situation. I thought our dwarf friend died very quickly.
No, yeah, the cat. I mean, she's down, she's unconscious, but the one cat is already dead. I mean, it took like 5 or 6 dwarves to hit her, but like to hit the cat. But yeah, this cat is just gonna. How intelligent are they?
It's a cat.
Yeah, but they're pretty smart cats, I think.
I would have to gauge that off of their political opinions.
4.
Oh, you cool cats and kittens.
Jinx. Do you want to be one of the cool kids?
Yeah, it's gonna come in and it just starts tearing through dwarves. It gets 1. But
That was the sound effect.
exactly, yeah. Managed to just rip through one of the dwarves, but that's pretty much all they can do. However, also at this point, you all who can see this hag, she is going to use. Well, it's a lair action, and she can create a. Yeah, so she is going to create a fucking blizzard right in front of her here to protect herself.
I don't give a shit.
Well, it is heavily obscured, so you can't see her anymore. So you give a little bit of a shit.
Damn.
If I go like this, can you guys see the aura?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. Mannequin number 5, you are up. So yeah, you can no longer see her. You actually can't even see most of the dwarves that have gone after her.
It's like the
But I
scene
do
from
see
Game of
this cat.
Thrones
You do see that cat.
at Hard Home.
And it got hit? Or was it a
Not
different...
yet, because the dwarves went before it. So
okay.
not yet, but presumably, probably like 2 rounds, they would be able to kill it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna quicken spell. Actually, I'm gonna run up and use my fighting spirit and attack it.
Okay.
Ha! 13. Not a nat one.
13 hits. Ty goes to the roller.
Ooh, 13 damage.
Nice. It's already bloodied.
And then I'll action surge attack.
Oh shit. Okay, go for it.
All right, much higher. 27 to hit.
Hits, yeah.
So that'll be 11 damage.
Oh, it's not quite dead yet, but it looks real rough.
Damn it.
Okay.
Oh, and then I also get 5 temp HP. Fun.
Cool. Nice. Nemo.
Not 85 temp HP. That's very different.
All right. And wait. So repeat the situation with the hag now.
She created essentially this blizzard directly in front of her that is obscuring your vision, so you can't see her or any of the dwarves that have gone after her yet.
Hmm. Okay. And
Actually,
there's no big cats near me.
make a perception check.
So is that blue the center? Did you just move
Yeah.
it?
17.
17. You get the sense that you just you hear like the snow being crushed as 2 of the crags are coming out of a hole over here. I'll just go like this and reveal them to you. Dan definitely would have seen them if you didn't roll like a 5 or something. Layer. Boom.
Yeah, that was a nat 1 on perception.
Yeah, that was rough. I was like, well, okay. Yeah, they just have like they essentially dig into the snow to create like a small hole to peek out of, and then are charging.
Fucking
Anything I'll say you still have your action. That's fine. I don't care.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up here.
Yeah.
I'm going right up to him, damn.
Was that not a good move? I was gonna do it. Let's stick with it because I already made the choice.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I'm going to do an attack with my short sword.
Okay. 16 definitely hits for a nice 12 damage. You take your short sword and jab it right into one of his legs, and blood is pouring out onto the snow, reddening the snow.
And I do a second one.
Okay. 12 does not hit.
Rats. And I can disengage, but does that matter if I can't move anywhere?
No.
That probably was an unwise choice, but
No, I wasn't saying it. Like I was just surprised and impressed or whatever. It doesn't.
you know, I'm brave.
You can disengage. Would you also have the opportunity to dodge?
Oh, I guess that it. Well, is it?
I think your features only disengage or hide.
Yeah,
for
no, I
goblins,
only disengage or hide for a bonus action.
you immediately dive into the snow.
I think if I don't have more movement, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. This cat is up and is going to naturally attack back here. It's going to position itself this way and then attack. 15 to hit. I know your AC. That does not hit. hit. So that's that one's turn. Daisy's over here. Daisy's gonna come here and give a bardic inspiration die to you, Tony.
Yay.
And then keep moving this way so they have vision of both. And let's see what Daisy can do as an action. It's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the cat. So the cat has to make a wisdom saving throw,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but proceed.
which it fails. So it takes 11 psychic, and what else happens? Isn't there some other effect from Dissonant Whisper? I want to ping. Why is
does it
everything
run away?
Yeah, I think it has to run away, right? Oh
I
yeah,
think
so
I-
Cameron's gonna get an opportunity attack. I get it really can only kind of go like this way, so I'm gonna have it. Yeah, that's fine. Rennie, watch this. He's not here. So I can go. Does not hit. Anyway, oh well. Daisy tried. And then Breeze, you are up. So you don't know where this hag is right now. I mean, you know where her position was, but you can't actually. You don't have visual on her. You've got the cats all around. What are you doing?
This bitch wants to hide in a storm. I'm gonna make it a little less hospitable.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar.
nice.
All our dwarves are in there too, just so you know.
They're not like all the way in there, are they?
They are like they got like up to basically where the blue.
Where the
wall
thing is.
Yeah.
Where the dwarf icon is, right?
Yeah.
Where they are?
We'll say they're like in that area. I
Yeah,
mean, there's
so-
25 of them, so they're filling
All right,
this
they fill
entire
up a lot of
area.
space. Well, I mean, I don't really care that much, to be fully
Fine by me.
honest.
It's fine by me.
I'm gonna center it like here, so like this whole. Can you see that? That's what I want.
Okay.
20-foot radius sphere.
Cool. Ping the spell again in the chat just so that I have the exact specifics of it. Nice.
And I'll tell the dwarfs, don't go into the giant black whispering tentacle sounding sphere.
Good plan. Turn the area must. Okay.
And you really think lowly of their intelligence?
Just in case people seem concerned.
So, any creature. Okay, cool. Anything is a bonus action?
I'm gonna move myself.
Yeah. Again.
I just want to read this Polearm Master thing. Okay, so I'm gonna position myself like I guess just move up a little bit.
Okay.
Because I want to stay at range from the cats, and if they get closer, then I can attack them. So, yeah, that's all.
Okay, so next up is our hag, actually, and she. Okay, so this would film. Magical can only make creatures.
Was I in the round?
Oh, are you in the round? I don't see you. Let's add you. What did you roll for initiative?
14.
14. Then you can go ahead right now, and then you'll be.
All right.
That's my bad. I thought I saw you in there.
All good.
Add
I'm
to-
gonna go up to this boy now that I see them
Yeah.
and
You're like, oh
swing at him
shit.
with my gun. Yeah. Oh, you're sneaky.
Oh, absolutely hits.
How do I roll damage again?
It's on there. It rolled 12 slashing.
Oh, right.
But you can
Um,
re-roll 1 because you rolled a 5 and a 1. So you can re-roll.
yeah.
So roll another d6.
I can do Nice.
Here for a second.
Nice. Every time.
Every time. So 12 total. Okay. I
And
presume you're gonna attack again.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 1s. All right. Let's see if one of these becomes something else. God damn it! I can't type for the fucking life of me. Okay. So that's 16 damage on the second hit.
16. Nice. It is still up, but it's looking rough. I mean, these cats are clearly, you're realizing, not the actual threat here.
Right.
Um,
I'll end my turn there. I guess.
cool. That's nice. So okay, so now the hag is she's blinded while she's in there, and then she has to make what is filled.
It takes
Any
2d6.
creature that starts in the air takes 2d6 cold damage. Got it.
So
And then then she's gonna move.
Sam, what's your alignment?
neutral evil.
Oh, okay.
Switch this.
I don't know. Alignment is kind of weird.
Is
I don't like
weird.
it.
Yeah. So at this
But
point,
it's
the storm dissipates, and you see the hag apparently can move a shit ton because she is
It's rough
right up
terrain.
on what? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I did the math. It was through the difficult terrain. She has a lot of movement.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So she's right here. And Hidea's there on the body and literally grabs her and with her teeth rips out Hidea's throat. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
This fucking bitch.
Yeah, I think everybody.
Oof.
That's the move of a straight salve.
If I were actually able to see her do this, I would say that's hideous.
Ah!
Fucking give it back.
Okay, so that's a failure, Sam. Wait, hold on. I do have to actually check a range here.
If they can't see it, would it affect them?
Yeah. Oh, it's magic, buddy. It's magic.
Magic through a rip.
Sean close he came down.
Guys, I ordered microfiber cloths on Amazon, and my glasses have never been cleaner.
Okay, what do we think is a fair way for me to judge for all these fucking dwarves that are now just like surrounding her and staring at her as she does this?
Obviously, roll 24d20.
Yeah.
Maybe roll a d20 and then like for every
Like that's how many. That's
off
how many
of the
succeed,
save,
maybe.
die or whatever, take the thing.
Yeah. Somebody just roll a d20 for me. $14. Okay, and their save is okay. So a couple of them managed to succeed. We'll say like 5 of them. People that failed are Sam and Danny, and I have to roll for Daisy here.
Wait, did you say Sam and Danny or Cam and Danny?
Sam,
I don't think a nat
can't.
20 is a fail.
Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't. You succeeded. Wow, I am a fucking mess. I can't get
Didn't even look at
anything
the
work the way I
results.
want it to work.
Can't believe it's already Thursday.
That was a failure. I know, right? So if you failed, you are. The ability is called Maddening Feast. So you become frightened of her. While frightened in this way, a creature is incapacitated. You cannot understand what other people say. You can't read. You speak only in gibberish, and that is about it. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Wow.
Oh, great.
So yeah, So let's mark who that is. So Daisy failed.
Let's see if I can figure out an appropriate thing to put on myself.
Yeah, why not?
Sorry, I
Right?
don't know if you remember, Sean. Did Daisy give bardic inspiration to someone?
To you.
Okay, thanks. I wasn't sure if it was me or Nemo.
This one definitely. So Nemo succeeded. Tony succeeded. Sam has one. Danny, you failed, so you get one. Whatever, that's fine.
Nice.
And then this cat that's barely alive is up, and is going to attack. I guess. Oh, right? He can't do anything.
How fucking dare you? I used my
10
reaction to just
missed.
punch it out. Fuck you, cat.
Yeah, it can't do anything to you. It's actually so weak at this point. It just like tries to get a paw to swipe at you, but it doesn't. It no longer has the strength.
Damn, I'll euthanize you in a couple turns, buddy.
Don't
Okay.
fuck with cats.
So all the dwarves now that were here, except for a couple, are like running around like with the classic like their hands on their head, like screaming like ah! They are losing their fucking minds. There are a couple that are left, have
she's
no
still
idea
in
what's
the-
going on, but are just gonna their job is to attack this hag, and they're gonna try to do it.
Now she's still in the blackness, right?
Where did it start? There.
It's 20-foot radius.
Then I guess she would. I mean, she would position herself out of it, right? And she had the movement to be there instead.
Okay.
So we'll put her there.
Okay.
But a bunch of them are right.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably, yeah.
This is why mass combat never fucking works. But
Well, they're probably all dead now, so.
yeah, they do take
that
some
works.
damage. But you see like 3 of them emerge from the darkness, and there's chaos everywhere, and are just gonna try to attack her. I can go like this. Create an NPC. Holy shit, one of them actually hits her. For a solid
Nice.
12 piercing damage.
Boy, I'll take that any day of the week.
It helps, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Continuing on. This one is gonna fuck it. Danny is incapacitated. So
I know not of which you speak of.
it's gonna back up and charge. This is clearly something that she has trained these cats to do, to specifically go out after these creatures that she incapacitates in this way, because it knows exactly what to do. It backs up and then it leaps at you, making first a bite attack. Even with advantage, is only a 16 to hit. So
Wow.
you are okay, funnily enough. And then it doesn't get you to do anything else. Danny, so you can make another wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Okay, you succeed. You're no longer incapacitated. So yeah, you're just like running around here. Let's say we'll put you here, in madness, and then as soon as you break line of sight and look around, and just the panic of watching all these dwarves freak out, running in and out of this magical darkness that you assume is from Sam. Oh no, you were capacitated for when you cast it. So yeah, whatever, in and out, and so only a couple of them come out each time, like less and less. And the panic of that supersedes the panic of watching what this hag just did. So you are back for next turn. Nemo Winterbelly, you are fine. What do you do?
I go for the one that Tony's at. Bada boom. Bada bing. And
Papa John.
bada bam. And I do my classic, bada boom.
Bada boom,
Oh.
you take your short sword and you go right up through the jaw, through like the head, through presumably where the brain is, and it dies.
It's dead. Get out of here. Cat. So how far is this? So I moved 10. I won't be able to get to this other one. Maybe I'll use my, or do you care about weapon changing
You're
stuff?
fine. You're fine. Go for it.
Okay, I'll use my longbow on this one down here.
Okay.
I can't ping it because I have my thing open, but I assume you know me.
Oh, absolutely. Big turn for Nemo. You kill the one, and then you lean around Tony, pulling out your bow really quickly. One shot right through the eyes. It is also dead.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
I turn around and say, "Hey, Nemo, leave some targets for me, huh?"
Tony's like, oh, what do you do?
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm up because they're dead. All right. I'm gonna start going towards the hag again. I don't know if I would notice that she's not like up over here anymore.
You definitely you don't have line of sight for her because she's right here.
I also don't know if I would notice the hunger of Hadar through the blizzard.
Yeah, it's pretty far. Well, the blizzard's gone. The blizzard is gone.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys still see that aura? Is that still there for you?
No,
No.
it's not there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So then I guess I want to avoid that. So if it's blocking this whole pathway, I'll go down this way.
Actually, what I can
So I
do.
went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
It's a
oh wait, I'll dash. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's me. That's done.
I'll just go like that. There's where the hunger of Hadar is.
All right.
That's easy to keep track of. Okay, and then that's you. Daisy. Go 1, 2, 3. Any useful spells here? That's touch, so that isn't gonna work. You know what? Daisy's gonna cast invisibility on herself. First, goes flips mannequin a coin, giving you another bardic inspiration to you, mannequin, and then casts invisibility on herself. Oh wait, she's fucking crazy. No, she does none of that. She makes a wisdom saving throw. Wow, I'm just.
You're fine. You're fine. You're trying to
Does
control
not
it.
succeed unfortunately either. So fucking. I
No,
could
man,
have
you're
her
such
run
a
into the
loose.
hunger of Vidar. No, she doesn't. Breeze, you are up.
Okay.
So you are incapacitated. So you make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom. No.
Oh, you go. Oh shit. Also, you actually wait. Is hunger for dark concentration?
It is.
Oh, so it's not here anyway, because you are incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Rip.
Just, I'll just leave you where you are. I don't know.
I can't even turn invisible.
You cannot even turn invisible now. You have no actions.
You guys next round.
Yeah, life is tough here. Let's see what she's got that she can do.
Oh god.
I should actually be up here. If hunger of Hadar wasn't there.
Yeah, you can go wherever if it wasn't there.
That's like not better for me at all. I just want to be
It's just
realistic.
different. So you see now the hag is sort of like ephemeral. Like she steps back here and is going to cast Cone of Cold.
Oh god.
So that is going to hit a bunch of the dwarves here. She does actually take some opportunity attacks from the dwarves. I'll roll them. Another hit. They're actually kind of kicking ass here.
Nice.
We really should have brought like 100 more of them.
Then we
If
could
you want,
only
you
have
could try and go
400.
get more of them, but it would take some time.
No, that would be way too long.
So I need a con save from Breeze, from Mannequin, and then a couple doors, which I'm doing. Hello.
Hi.
I can hear you.
I need con saves from Breeze and Mannequin.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I have so much constitution.
Ooh. So success, Sam. Failure, Danny. So Danny, you're gonna take 36 cold damage. And
Okay.
Sam take half.
I take 18.
Yeah. And then she fucking walks through the wall.
That bitch.
This is good.
My stubby legs can't keep up.
Her entire strategy is stay away from the fucking dwarf. Unfortunately they do not have enough health to survive even if they failed even if they succeeded on the save.
My poor,
But they bought you a number of turns.
my poor
Which is
girl.
nice. Which cat is this? Oh, this one. Wow, things are going fast. It's gonna go there and it's gonna attack you, Breeze. Leaping at you with a claw attack. 18 to hit.
Shield is what I would use if I were not in
And unfortunately, I don't have a reaction.
I 17 AC, so it hits.
Okay, so 11 slashing damage and make a strength saving throw. I don't know what here. I don't think there's anything about. Well, you failed anyway, so you are knocked prone. And it gets to make a bite attack as a bonus action. Another 18 to hit actually, and then that's just another 6.
I'm doing just fine.
You're doing great.
Coming over
And Mannequin. Oh, at this point, another fucking storm shows up. It's happens on initiative count 20. Probably put it like right.
Does her being gone affect the fear thing?
No.
More like Storm Queen's Thunder.
A
Oh,
Whoa!
2020, baby.
Thanks, Danny. That was epic, right?
oops, my
It was pretty epic, man.
right.
I was also
there.
really tired and I had to just like shock myself back
So
into
Danny,
awakeness.
you do get your turn before it shows up because lair actions lose ties. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so when she walked into the wall, it was. Wait,
Weird.
th-
It was weird.
this one?
No, she's over here. She walked through this wall. She was like,
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So she's okay. We can. I didn't see her token. I thought she was like inside of the wall.
oh yeah.
Will we say I know she's right there?
You at the very least saw her step through this way, so you know that she's somewhere down in this area.
Or she used melt into stone.
Would you say that I have a within 10-foot radius really strong guess?
Sure.
All right, I shatter.
Okay. So she makes a con save.
Shatter. I barely know her.
Oh!
Oh, digestive problem.
Wow.
222.
As many as 24 damage. And I get 6.
6 damage. And what's the save? What's the saving throw? I know con, but what's your spell?
14.
14. Okay, so she does save. So she takes a whopping 3.
Is that second level?
Yes, that is a second level spell.
Whoops.
We love it.
Save. Okay. Boom.
Oops, I was gonna say, and getting a better idea for her location, I
do you
cast
wanna
magic missile.
Are you action surging?
Oh no, I was gonna quicken spell. My bad.
You can't. You still can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Never mind. For some
Wow, that
reason,
really
thought I
good.
was with Greg when he did that. Alright, I'm all good then. Never mind.
Okay. So at this point, the storm shows up, Danny, and you're in the middle of it, and you can't see anything. But then Nemo Winterbelly's up. Nemo, what are you gonna do? You are
I'm pretty far
quite far
away.
away.
I'm gonna start inchworming my way over.
Okay, go for it.
So I get down on my belly. All right. So. Oh yeah, I forgot about that function. My movement's only 30, but I guess I'll take a dash action and get like. I don't want to go into the snow, but I'll get over here. This is the space that I'm moving to.
Okay. Nice. Tony.
All right. Let's see. I would assume that she's somewhere in that snow, hiding like a coward.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I don't know if I would like literally run into a wall or what.
Probably not. You
20.
you reach out. You're like, I know there's a wall here somewhere, and you're using it to guide you, but you don't. You still can't see anything, even inside. It's heavily obscuring. You can't actually even see this cat here.
Wow. All right. Can I try to make an auditory perception check, or is
Yeah.
the wind also deafening?
Go for it.
All right.
Okay, you absolutely know where the cat is for sure.
All right.
But you, at the very least, you know where it probably is because you can hear Breeze screaming, absolute gibberish, and then yelps out in pain as the cat knocks it to the ground.
Well, I have 5 more feet of movement to bring me to there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll throw an axe at it.
Go for it. Roll to hit
Yeah.
at disadvantage. Jesus. Okay, it is still alive. But you hear it whimper out, you know, that you hit it.
Nice. That's the second one.
Okay. 2 hands, chug, and Danica's instead.
Nice.
That's
All
doing
right.
great.
That's it for me.
Okay. Daisy gets to make her wisdom save. Nails it. Boom. So next turn she is going to go.
Great job, Daisy.
Breeze. So you are prone and still insane, but at least the cat is no longer mauling you. So make another wisdom save. Yeah. Okay. You're good. You are ready next turn.
Ow.
She's up. Let's see what she can do. Her spell list is so fun.
She teleports to the other side, I'll cry.
the walking through walls is actually a lair action that she gets every, so she can't this turn because this turn it was the ice storm, and you can't do the same lair action twice. She could cast the spell ice storm, but what can she? Let me read the description here. Oh, this is gonna be fucking nasty. All right, she's gonna cast Wall of Ice right through. Let me make sure I have exactly. You create on a solid surface within range. You can form it in a or a sphere, or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10-foot square panels. So yeah, she's just gonna, for simplicity's sake, gonna just go. That's taking me have to move, but I'll move it the way she went. So cast it. And this goes line, please. Like right through there. So I need Tony. Can she get it to where? Okay, so she will do it like, I don't know, I'm drawing a million things, but like this. I need Tony, Breeze, and Mannequin to make dexterity saving throws. I need to make sure that. Okay, you failed.
2 nat 20s, baby.
Okay, so that's a success.
I almost did it.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So, and success for Danny. Let me keep reading. So, okay.
I'm also prone, so I probably have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, but you failed anyway. So, okay, so Sam, you are going to take 27 full damage.
27. Okay, I'm unconscious.
We'll take half, and you are pushed to other side. Where you are is actually fine. All of you, you're both pushed this way. So now there's this wall of ice protecting her, and Sam is unconscious. Turn order, but that's her turn. She did actually move up here. Let's do that. Mannequin number 5. What do you got for me?
How tall is the wall?
The wall is 10 feet tall. So it doesn't quite go all the way up to the ceiling. You could try to scale it if you wanted.
All right. Well, actually, this is easy peasy then. I am gonna jump up so that my head goes over the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna Misty Step right in front of her.
Oh shit. That's pretty fucking cool. All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna stab her.
Okay. Roll ahead.
That's sick, dude.
Damn it! It was such a cool plan.
Yeah, that was.
Wait,
I mean,
Danny, do you have Bardic Inspiration?
no. Because Daisy, I wanted to give him one as Daisy, but Daisy was insane at the time.
Right.
And I had to, and Misty Step is a bonus action, so I can't even action surge for it. Then Fighting Spirit.
Damn.
It's a tragedy. A technical mishap.
Wait, do you not have an Wait, why can't you action surge?
Because Misty Step is a bonus action.
Action Surge isn't a bonus action, is it?
No,
That's
but
free.
action surge only gives me an action.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you could action surge and give yourself another action, is what we were saying, if you wanted.
Yeah.
But
No, I know, but wait, can I use a bonus action as an action?
Why would you need to Misty Step again?
No, we need a Misty Step once, which is a bonus action, and attack, which
Yeah.
I missed.
So
Yeah.
you get
Attack
another.
again.
Oh, so I
action
get
to-
attack again.
if you want to action surge, it's up to you.
I will.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, no, I will. Why not?
Okay.
Who cares anymore?
Okay. Yeah, that hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. She still looks fine. Not fine. Definitely damaged, but like she's not on her last legs or anything. She's just, and she looks very confident in her eyes. She just, as you stab her, and it goes a little bit in, you can see ice like crust up on your blade, and she does
Oh,
not look
that's
face
cool.
just smiling at you.
Nice.
Nemo Winterbelly.
I'm
Um,
I smiling
so
back.
what's the wall made of? Ice?
This is
I'm not gonna be able to do anything for that. I could totally rip off what Danny just did and jump up and Misty step.
Do it. It works.
I'll do it. Let me do it. Yeah, I'll jump up, Misty step right up in her face, right here. And I'll attack her.
okay.
Ooh.
Oh, baby!
Ooh.
Fuck you, Cam. Hey, how about go kill yourself? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Apparently, that's not something I should say on a stream.
Jesus, God, Jesus, man! Oh my gosh!
Okay. Yeah. Ow. All right. Second attack.
Second attack coming in hot, coming in so hot.
Nice. Holy
Cam,
navel.
Easter yourself.
Hey, hey, hey! What does that mean?
Revive yourself, resurrect, Easter.
Uh,
The holiday of the resurrection, celebrating the 3 days after the. Okay.
Yeah. So you come in and slash at her gut, and so her guts start pouring out, and as she looks down at you, you just stab her right in the face. She is. Things are looking a bit worse for our hag friend, Tony.
All right. I'm kind of jealous of my friends here right now.
Yeah. You don't have to step.
Fucking, I I guess I'll. How thick is the wall? Like a foot?
Yeah, fun.
Okay,
You
yeah, I'll
can
try to clamber over it.
be through if you want.
I'd rather try to just climb it. It's only 10 feet.
Yeah, make an athletics check for me.
All right. Oh, I hope I can do it. Oh, jeez. It might actually be tough because it's ice. Oh, sorry, that was a saving throw. Athletics is also +8, but
Oh well, if athletics is also +8, that's fine. 22. Yeah, you leap up on it and you like dig your feet in and create your own footholds and then vault yourself over.
nice.
It's like that one scene of Liam Neeson where there's like 15 edits of him, like different shots of him topping the fence.
Hey, Sean. That take was done, or that shot was done in one take, and I really would appreciate you not saying otherwise.
Okay. And
I feel like that's a lot of my movement.
yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably almost all of your movement.
Yeah. So I assume I would end up there. I don't know if I would be able to throw an axe,
You can
but
try. Go for
okay.
it.
Yeah. Do. I've still got 3 of them, so
Nice.
all right. And all right. That's that for me. I
And
don't know if
the
the
second,
second one
unfortunately,
hit. All right.
but yeah. Okay. Daisy. Uh. um, She is invisible right now, which is nice. No, she's not. She didn't get to cast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I genuinely have no idea what. I'll let
Does she
I'll
have
let her
Misty Step?
also. She's gonna use that action to try to do the same thing. She'll follow all of your leads.
Heal me.
Oh, and then she'll have a bonus action to heal you if she can get. She has to get within line of sight though. Not great at athletics.
Just Misty Step, my dude.
Where am I with respect to the wall? Am I like impaled by it?
You're on this side of it. You get.
Oh,
You
That's
don't
problematic.
respect the wall.
Good thing it's not the pouch.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. 13's fine. She can heal you. She's gonna cast as a bonus action, healing word. 2nd level. So you get 10 hit points.
it's 10 more than I had before.
Exactly.
Nice.
I will say the unconsciousness breaks the insanity thing. So
It was all a strategy.
I passed the save, didn't I?
it has to save anyway. We just didn't take the thing off. Breeze, you are up.
I got to do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking. I'm angry. I'm running up
You sound it.
and I'm gonna go to where I can, like, I have space because I have 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking stab her. Actually, before I stab her, I'm gonna use my Hexblade's curse on her.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Boom. She's cursed.
Yo, the airflow got messed up. Never mind, you got it.
I get bonus damage to roll.
I was just gonna say the airflow got messed up
And attack rolls are critical on 19.
because it's sealed.
So I'm gonna
So
make my
even if it
attack
doesn't
roll
like start coming out of it,
with
it
the
is heating up.
Hexblade's curse thingy.
That one tasted like cut grass.
12 unfortunately does not hit.
But I kind of like it.
Alrighty. I'm done. That is the
Do you not have 2 attacks?
Oh, I do have 2 attacks.
There
That
we
one
go.
hits.
Holy shit. Okay. She's still alive. She's getting close, friends. She is now, there's blood pouring out of the wound in her face and in her stomach. She still has that creepy smile on, though. She still is not worried.
It's because she likes pain.
She does like pain. You know what else she likes?
Cone of cold.
Fucking me up.
Cone of cold on every time.
Shit.
Let me make sure that that's the best option.
Judging from our conical gathering, I would think so.
I think so as well.
We really planned well around that one. It doesn't matter if I pass the save or not. I'm going down.
Just double pass the save.
Maybe if I.
Oh my god, no. Way fucking better idea. Watch fucking this. Wall of ice. Right here. Danny and Cameron make dex saving throws.
Oh boy.
Hey, I think I might be good.
Boom! Think I might be good.
You're gonna take half damage, but you're pushed away.
Half.
And wait, let me actually fucking roll the damage. That would be a good idea. Please. And because it's this turn. Okay, so it's 35, so you both take half.
I would have died.
She fucking stroked the fucking wall.
God damn it.
And she has this gray staff, and she hops on it and begins. She's not fucking around anymore. She begins to fly. She is hovering 20 feet up in the air.
I can
Oh
handle
fuck, I only
that.
have
How tall
one
is
more
this cavern?
goddamn axe.
Say that again, Sam?
How tall is this cavern?
Like 20 feet up. Well, I guess more than that. 25 feet up. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
But I see. Yeah, you have options. You have options. Boom.
I'm gonna
so the wall's
refresh my
there.
roll 20 because it's acting a little fucky, so I might be out for a second.
Go for it. Because Danny, you're up.
All right. Um. So first thing is first. I am gonna second win.
Cool.
Okay.
First things first. I'm gonna second wind. Okay.
First things first. I'll second win. Then I'm gonna start rocking gold teeth and fangs. All right. Monster. All right. Thanks, friends. Then I will firebolt.
Okay. That
Can
is a
you
miss.
see her?
Ah!
You can 10-foot wall. I'll say you can see her. She wants to be able to see you too, so she's gonna
That's
give you that
sweet.
line of sight. But unfortunately, 15 does miss. Oh, camera's already back. Nemo Winterbelly, what do you do?
Nemo Winterbelly does the following. Thinks about what he's gonna do. Man, she's really evading
Jinx.
us.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try the route of I'll start my movement over in this direction to go around the bend.
It's important. After Danny goes. Oh my god, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Wait, what?
You're gonna fucking hate me. You can't see her anymore.
Okay.
Initiative cap 20, baby.
So that's difficult terrain.
It is. It's just
Or-
heavily obscured, so you can't see through it. You're essentially blinded when trying to attack her, so you can't see her.
Okay, so I'm not gonna attack her or anything, but would I be able to figure out how to get in this direction?
Yeah. You could do that.
Okay. I am going to go. I'm gonna go here, or
Okay.
here, I guess.
Okay.
So that in the next turn I can go up around this way and do some
Nice.
prepare a dodge action.
Gonna prepare the dodge action. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. You didn't use your action, so yeah. Cool. Tony, you are in once again in the middle of this fucking blizzard. You're like, God damn it, you can't see shit. What do you do?
Is the other wall still there? Or did that dissipate?
That one dissipated. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
just the one that's here now.
I guess I'll try to climb over this wall now, because obviously she's fucking around.
Go for it. I am gonna
I'm
give you
not happy
disadvantage
about it.
because you can't see anything.
Fair enough.
So it's very difficult for you to get like a running start, essentially.
Right. There's lots of muttering coming from Tony right now.
Hey, all right, yeah, no, you can get over it.
All right, cool.
Um,
So we're gonna, yeah, all right. So that's again probably all my movement. I got one axe and I can't see anything, so I guess I'll just ready a dodge.
okay. Daisy here is gonna follow your lead. Cameron, go. Only get here is going to. Daisy's pretty smart. Is going to before she goes give Mannequin a bardic inspiration die. And then action is going to cast invisibility now. While she's over here. All right, Breeze.
I am going. She's not visible.
Not you can't see. Yeah. This fucking storm is in the way.
How big is the storm?
It is
Like,
this
like,
size.
is it tall? Is it like just as tall as it is?
Oh, it's just as tall. Yeah, it's actually it technically has a 40-foot height, but
That's pretty high. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking charge through. Get over here. And then I'm gonna levitate myself.
Gotcha.
So I rise 20 feet above the walls. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I telegraphed it that time. She's gonna cast Cone of Cold.
I'm 20 foot up.
It's a 60-foot cone, though.
I'm 20 foot up.
Would it hit mannequin through the wall?
Well, she's gonna drop down.
Wait. Oh, I don't have any fucking spell
Oh,
slots.
okay.
God damn it.
Well, levitate is a race ability.
I wanted to counterspell Cone of Cold.
Oh,
right.
yeah, no.
I shouldn't have.
So I'm gonna need Tony, Mannequin, and Breeze all to make Constitution saving throws.
Do I have a
I'll see
chance
this
of
blizzard
surviving?
within a blizzard coming at me. I'm not happy.
Yeah, this is. Oh God.
Like
Do I
all
even
of
have a
someone's
chance
never
to live?
fucking
Should I
heard
even
of a
bother?
dice.
It's up to you if you want to roll, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's pretty. You do succeed. So 20 from Danny. 18. Oh, so everybody succeeds. So you all take half. 46, so 23.
Alrighty.
Dice.
I go back unconscious and fall 20 feet to the ground.
Yeah, you're gonna take a failure.
Wait, how much damage was it? I'm sorry.
23.
That's how much health I have. That's funny.
But you know what's great? This was all part of my plan. I finally took damage. I'm finally gonna use my second wind, and then you guys get like 5 health.
If they can see or hear you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
At least I got my turn first before going back down.
Yeah. So Danny, you are. Oh,
Oh
you
no,
are
this
up.
would
I
be
thought
allied.
you said you were 0.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fighting spirit
Oh wait, no.
for sure.
Oh, but you had the 10. Wait, I'm so confused. I thought you just said.
I had 23 HP, but I succeeded.
No, the 23 is it was 46 halved down to 23.
Never mind. I'm down. Saving
But
throw.
Danny, didn't you get +5 temp HP?
That was already
included?
gone.
Shit.
One save.
Fuck.
Okay, that is a success.
This
Okay.
is no bueno.
Nemo.
Nemo? Who's that? Oh, me? All right. You like that? All right.
Uh-oh.
You like that? Here's some more. Dory? Dory? Who's that? No? Alright, fuck you guys.
Guys, have we hit 1 million subscribers?
I think we are up to 1,000 Twitch subs.
Nice.
Sean, I assume I wouldn't be able to see her if she's within this, right?
No.
Okay. Now, that really throws a little bit of a wrench in my ideas.
Oh, you are. Oh, it's gone actually, so you can see her.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep.
Game
It disappears on
changer.
initiative count 20 again.
Baby.
Wait, or did
Alright.
it just show up then on initiative count 20? No, then Danny is gone again, so it's gone. It's tough to keep track of.
Alright,
So yeah, you could see her.
30. All right. I'm gonna say because of diagonals. Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident you can get there. Go ahead.
Wait. If you count it, counts.
5,
I'm-
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a little longbow action, but it's around a bend.
Oh, so
Sure.
you're lean. Yeah.
Or what do you consider? What do you say as fair game?
She's gonna have partial cover, but 16 does not hit.
Oh, hate to
It-
see it.
Yeah, it goes just slightly wide and hits the stone over here.
All right, I do it again, baby.
With the partial cover, 18 is not going to hit.
Oh, hate to see it.
3 HP. She is staying alive.
I'm going to use nimble escape and hide.
Where are you hiding?
I'm using the partial cover that was blocking me from her.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tony.
All right, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucking go right under if I want to. I don't care.
You're just she's staring down at you like, oh shit.
I wouldn't be able to reach her with my greatsword, right? She's like 20 feet.
20.
Yeah. All right, and I'm just gonna throw my last axe.
All right. I believe. in her.
Wait, how
I
tall are you, Tony?
I'm a dwarf.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's not a shot for that.
I forgot you were a dwarf. I was about to say, that's not that ridiculous.
All right. You throw your axe basically straight up, and down
And
she
go
goes.
straight down.
Put a
Yeah.
gash in her gash.
Yeah, you actually
Oh
knock her
my
off.
god.
She's like holding onto her broom, and you hit her with the axe. Like, she like falls off of it and down into the snow. She is in fact dead.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
I had nothing else to do.
Oh, I know. That I mean, Daisy has a couple spells that she could try, but not a lot of great options. But and she had one more cone of cold, so
Oof.
scary. But down she falls.
Is that broom still working?
You can try it if you want.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, I'm gonna revive my friends first, but then I want to lasso that shit and train it.
Yeah, wait. Okay, wait. Well, Daisy's up next, so Daisy can do and cast Healing Word, giving you an amount of HP.
How much?
7 HP. Fire, I don't think does anybody else have any healing for Danny? Well, Danny, you're at 1 success, so you're fine by the time you come back around. Daisy can do. Never mind, she doesn't even need to.
I'm the best.
1 HP.
All right, now it's time for my healing. Now that you're conscious. Do. How do I do this again?
Just get up and be like, did we get him?
All right. So
Second win.
second one is it's a D10 plus your fighter level. So 10 plus.
Hey, okay. So that's plus 16 for me, and everybody who's injured gets plus 6.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm just gonna shout out, "Hey guys, we did it! Yeah!"
Did all the
Unfortunately,
dwarves die?
yeah, they're all fucking dead. She
Oh,
Cone of Cold plus the tentacles were a rough combination.
I gotta say, guys, the loss of these dwarves is really getting to me.
So we'll stop there for tonight. Sorry, I was for some reason I was particularly flustered by the beginning of the session, but that is okay. Still turned out to be a pretty cool encounter.
Yeah.
Cameron, make one more survival check for me.
Oh, baby, to cap it off, everybody, get rolling your thumbs.
Not one.
Oh, shit, wait. Hey, 13. 13 out of 10.
as soon as this hag is gone, the path through these caverns are immediately like she fucked them all up magically, basically. But they are all it's pretty easy to navigate from that point. And although you have to stop for a bit to rest and heal up your wounds, you all continue on. The rest of the journey is pretty uneventful, and you arrive back at Prince Shandar, where it appears that you have beaten the barbarians there, but you don't know by how much.
Ooh.
So that is what we will do next session. With everybody.
Sean, did that broom work?
I'm sorry, what?
Did that broom work?
No. It specifically says in the text that only your hag can use a gray staff.
Should we be like? Can we like fully heal
And you
ourselves?
can take a long rest.
I could use some rest for sure.
Yeah,
I should have stayed fucking invisible.
just the entire time. Just
I mean, I still would have died to cone of cold, so it doesn't matter.
this map is made by the person that you recommended, Cameron. 2-minute tabletop or something like that.
Oh yeah, did you subscribe to their Patreon?
This one is one of the free ones, but
Oh yeah, I gotta get you that. I found out recently that I have been subscribed to a Patreon account for like a year, so I have like a year worth of this guy's Patreon. It was like only $1 a month or something, but a year worth of these Patreon maps stacked up.
Damn.
they're
Wow.
pretty awesome. I will, if you guys went by the mountain, you would have found. I'll show you. Why not? At the top, this like old ancient like fortress, like watch post kind of thing, and then you guys were gonna fight some yetis.
Oh, thank God we didn't go there. Yetis are terrible. They're almost as scary as the chupacabra.
And easier than this one, I think. But they do have a thing where they can like paralyze you or stun you. I forget which one. And then they can attack you. Yeah.
Wow.
So we will probably see what you guys all do about this barbarian assault next week, and then we will hopefully get on with the actual adventure.
I'm ready for it, man. These barbarians, they're stupid, they're smelly, they don't stand a chance. Bring 800 more.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'll
We'll
just
see
keep
about that.
firing eldritch blasts from the ramparts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fire 800 of those and we're done.
Pop, pop, pop.
Hell yeah.
So awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for playing.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Time. Move us back over here. I'm gonna hop off. Everybody have a good night.
All right. God
You
bless.
as well.
See ya.